Sentinel Title Services Game of the Week on NHSportsPage.com. Epping and Portsmouth Christian Academy, and possible Final Four preview tonight in Division 4.
This could be the best two teams in the division. As far as we know, they are. Littleton certainly has to be considered as well, but these two teams know each other pretty well. They see each other in the summer. Some new faces. Kalani LaFleur, this is kind of his first big stage, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And my man Colby Wilson got a haircut.
I don't like that. I like the shaggy hair. I don't know. What can I say? But no, the playoff atmosphere, I think, is going to be this one. They brought in 3 referees. I mean, that always makes it feel a little bit more like a playoff game. And who do you think is going to have the advantage tonight? I picked Epping only because we're in Epping. If it was PCA, I probably would have picked PCA.
Yeah, I'll give it to the home team, but I think these two teams, I'd be surprised. I wrote about this Thursday Thoughts, if they don't go at each other. I mean, I don't expect either team to try to milk and grind it out. Both these teams feel like they can score. I think both teams feel like they're the better team. This is a pretty confident, of course, the Christian team. They're not as polished. They haven't done as much yet as Epping has. Epping has every reason to feel that way, but I think Sean and the Big Smooth are going to go at it. It's fun when you and I do games because Jen catches us arguing during the highlight clips, and we sound like an old married couple at a diner.
I'm not sure what he's...
I'm just kidding. Old married couples don't talk at diners, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah, diners? What's a diner? Anyway, so the interesting dynamic is Colby Wilson, of course, you expect him to fill it up for Epping. Kalani LaFleur's really come on with scoring. Beginning of the year, he was more of a facilitator, really kind of finding his stroke and finding his place in the offense.
Well, tonight, I think, is a night he needs to score. Like, you're a facilitator in certain games against Pittsfield and teams where they're good teams, but you know you're pretty comfortably going to win that game. They need a W here. They need him to score 20, 25 points. Dylan DeRozier is going to be huge for these guys tonight. How can Jackson Rivers defend down low? And how these guys, Sean Bradley and a lot of these other guys, Stouty, can get going. It's going to be fun to see. See how many times we say the Big Smooth when broadcast.
Over-unders at 30 for the gold level supporters that have donated $100 to NHSportsPage.com. All the interviews, the play-by-play, Dave and I arguing, all of it coming up next. It's the Sentinel Title Services Game of the Week. Epping and Portsmouth Christian on NHSportsPage.com. Rivers gets to the paint. Can't get it to go. There's a lid on the baskets over the first minute and 10 seconds. Scoreless here. Drew McCormick takes it to the cup, and it will not be a 0-0 tie in this one, Dave.
McCormick's a kid who really came on for them last year during Vacation Gate. He's a good little player for them.
Up ahead, 2-on-1. Joe Toll's going to take it to the rack, puts it up and in. 4-0 PCA.
But you notice both teams getting the ball out of bounds quickly after makes.
Say early on. Sean Bradley, not to be confused with the 7'6" guy that played for BYU.
That's not him?
It's not him. There's LaFleur, nice move. Able to float it up and in. 6-0 Eagles. And he's going to the line. Loose ball is poked away and into the hands of Toll. Bounce pass underneath for LaFleur. Nice vision there from Sean Bradley to find him. 13-2 PCA. He's going to think about a timeout. Down 11.
What he's trying to do is find the right combination. But yeah, no, I agree with you. It's 13-2. I mean, I'm watching this thing just like you are, but I was even surprised to look up and see that already. But Epping can score in bunches.
Paul Stouty into the game. He kicks it out to Sean Bradley. 16-2. Portsmouth Christian. The Eagles are in flight. No good. Rebound, and Kalani LaFleur almost committed his 3rd foul in the first quarter.
Are you surprised he's in there? 16-2?
Yes.
Good move by Paget.
Nick Paget lays it up and in. I'm not one to tell the Big Smooth how to do his job, but yeah, I'd get him out of there. 2 fouls in the first quarter. Wilson up ahead. They'll get it back on the right side for Paget for 3. Yes.
Good kick out by DeRozier.
Epping's cut it to a 9-point deficit. A little under 2 minutes to go the first quarter. Toll in rhythm, misses that one.
I would say my prediction that they're both going to go at it is these guys are not, there's not 10-second possession in this game.
Colby Wilson is on the board.
Too much, my man Colby Wilson.
Was a 14-point lead, now it's 7. A buck
bumping back away.
$1:30 to go in the first.
It's not been a dull first quarter.
Not at all. Smart long 2, yes. 18-9, under a minute to go in the first quarter. PCA with the lead. The Epic Blue Devils got a hill to climb. They're down 9 here to Portsmouth Christian. Battle of undefeated teams. And PCA able to obtain the loose ball. LaFleur going to go coast to coast. Lays it up and in.
And that's what his zone calls for. So good call here by the Smooth. Oh, no.
Cross court for Colby Wilson. Oh, don't let him get hot.
left side of the floor, baby.
Got some pressure here from the Blue Devils.
I feel like his threes are anticlimactic.
You start saying, oh no, when the ball's on his way to him. And now it's Glenn Hagan underneath for Wilson from the right elbow. Yes. Hey, don't.
And that's patient offense. That's a shot in rhythm. That's a shot right in the gap of the zone. All of a sudden, it's 28-14.
6-point game. And for those kids in Africa, one of the Fiesta Bowl champion Notre Dame shirts.
Oh, yeah, they get sent them all the time.
Send you one from
World champion Seattle Seahawks.
From Kenya. As who overplaying was
Dylan
Bullock.
Just got to step up. Yeah.
Drew McCormick. Nice. Go ahead.
Guy gets beat at the top of the key going for a steal. Dylan DeRozier's got to meet him at the top of the key. Now, I can't allow him to get that close. Really does.
How's he get that to stand up like that?
Devin Smart does too, though.
That's a lot of Aquanet.
Yeah, that's a lot of Aquanet. He's like Joe Lynn.
Kalani LaFleur. Can't stop him right now. Yeah, Sean Bradley, nice job getting in the passing lane. You go to Rivers.
Jackson's got to be stronger than that.
Didn't really get it blocked. He just.
Yeah, you got to be stronger than that.
In transition, Caleb Gendron.
Gendron giving him 9 minutes.
Now kicking out to Colby Wilson. Lead is back to 12 for Portsmouth Christian.
Great Kevin Sabrini.
Into Colby Wilson.
Yeah,
Wilson.
I like that.
Nice job. Get himself some room, putting it off the window and in.
Find the mismatch. Epping's got enough size to do it.
26-16 Portsmouth Christian.
Like our set is, I don't feel like the cone is being
not respected at all. Paul Stouty with the steal and the layup. And now he's getting the business from Jackson Rivers a little bit.
No, I don't think these teams like each other that much.
28-16. In the middle, it goes to Rivers. Spins at the right block, puts it up and in.
Good luck. I mean, Epping's got to get a stop. I don't think he's popular with the other team, but when you have guys like that, it usually, it's usually a good thing for your team.
LaFleur,
Dude,
coast to coast. He's feeling it.
3 guys, great take.
31-18, Portsmouth Christian. 33-18. Big man gonna fire away, and Devin Smart knocks down the 3. Rumble, big man rumble.
Devin Smart may be feeling it.
Line. Devin Smart, oh, halfway in, all the way out. But Stouty's there to clean up the mess. 18-point Portsmouth Christian lead with 1:05 to go in the first half. 6:50 to play in the third quarter. Kalani LaFleur whips it to the corner to Gendron. Sean Bradley left wide open. He'll shoot the 3. Yes.
They're going to let Bradley, for the most part, shoot that, but that's too open. That's too much time to get ready and gear that one up.
He had time to make a sandwich before he put that one up. Paul Stouty. Joe Toll in the middle for LaFleur. No look to Gendron. He'll shoot the 3. Yes. 20-point lead for Portsmouth Christian. Off the inbound. Epping able to cut it to 20. And they'll reset it up top. Underneath, Stouty got left alone, puts it up and in, and he's going to the line. Most of the way, the jamboree as it's picked off by Bullock, and he'll lay it up and in. Leads down to 18. They have not looked like that same team tonight. And Sean Bradley with a little bit of the business there for Tommy Bullock.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Got to get it. You got Bullock right there. Good pass by Colby Wilson.
And the big smooth has seen enough of that. He'll use the timeout with 6:43 to go. 52-36 PCA. Stouty. Toll into the corner for Bradley. Paul Stouty, the runner, yes.
Boy, Stouty has been real good tonight.
Outlet pass for DeRozier, who puts it up and in.
Not enough of that.
Yeah.
He's got good delivery. What about the big guy who's always chasing him down the street, who's saying, "Wait for me"? The guy at the first.
I know he. See, here's the problem with him. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I don't think that tells you he's not.
If I don't know his name, he's not a top. Yeah,
that's true. Fair enough. I'd say Rolf and Scooter are definitely a top 3. Animal would probably be number 3.
I put Fozzie Bear and Gonzo above Rolf and Scooter.
No.
Who's the other guy? No. The Swedish chef is in my top 5, by the way.
No, you just made that up because she said
I just
his
made.
name. Come on, if
You tell me what I'm making up, what I'm not making
you're not
up.
going to take Brink and the Muppets seriously, I don't want to do it.
How can you not have the Swedish chef in the top 5?
About Brink's not the We'll agree, Rolf #1, Scooter 2.
Oh my God. He was sure but heard how she her bork. Hershey frizzy Hershey chicken. So the year-end highlights, right? Referee till the final buzzer.
Gets his money's worth.
The game is 32 minutes long. It's not 31 minutes, 59 and 9/10 of a second. And that does it. 63-48 the final. PCA with a huge win. All right, here with some of the Portsmouth Christian Academy Eagles. Kalani LaFleur, Sean Bradley. Big win tonight on the road at Epping. And let me start with you, Kalani. It was either 21 or 22, but you guys came right out of the gate and really asserted your will. What was the key early on?
The key was having heart, and we've been preparing for this game for more than a week now. The guys all wanted it. No one said we were going to win, so thank you guys for saying that because that's what gave us the energy.
Yeah, I only picked up because we were at home, so I thought it was a coin flip game. You're looking at me a little funny there. I'm just saying. Sean, you guys didn't really let them get into an offensive rhythm. What were you doing defensively that was giving them a hard time?
Well, we know they're a good team. They're a well-coached team. We were talking about their offensive game, especially Colby, Dylan, them all week. We just knew that we had to contain their best players if we were going to do the W, and we executed all game. So that's why we came out with this W.
All right, and Kalani, it was like a big playoff atmosphere. They had the 3 referees out there, big crowd here, one of the bigger gyms in Division 4. And what was the feeling going into this game? Did you feel like it was going to be a playoff type game?
Yeah, most definitely, because Epping's not a team you can sleep on. They're coming out every night with their best foot forward. They have a great coach. I know they practice hard, so I knew they were going to be ready, so I knew we had to come out ready.
All right, and Sean, you guys are 6-0. I mean, it kind of feels like you expected to be in this spot. Is that what the mindset is, expecting to be undefeated at this point?
We definitely had to come into this mentality this season that we were going to prove people wrong, especially the way we went out last season. It feels good to be 6-0, but I know the guys in that locker room aren't satisfied yet.
All right, and you're going to see these guys again. Last game of the regular season, I'm sure they're going to have this game on their mind. So that game could mean a lot, Kalani, down the road.
Yes, sir. It definitely means a lot, but then again, the score resets 0-0, and it's just another game.
All right, Portsmouth Christian, big win. They go to 6-0 in Division 4.
This is a career moment for me. I used to only call the Big Smooth for the Portsmouth Christian preview because we were buddies. But now, legitimately a contender. Great W tonight, 63-48. You guys came right out. I mean, right out. You had to love the way they responded.
Yeah, we did a good job getting off to a good start. I mean, we circled this game at the beginning of the year, so we've been working and building towards this game. So guys were excited, came out, and they played loose, and they played free, making shots.
Talk about the defense, because you switched it up a lot. You would go man one, and the next thing you were in a zone and so forth. Like, what were you telling the kids, and were they in tune with that? That you tell them before the game, we're going to switch things up a lot?
Yeah, we practiced that because we're off the week, so we practiced that throughout the week. And they have such a good offensive team that you got to try to keep them off balance. So we were worried about Kobe, we were worried about DeRozier, so just trying to keep them off balance, one step behind, yeah, that's a 3. So
Kalani LaFleur was the best player on the floor tonight. It was sort of one of these games I anticipated that he would step up in the big moment. He did. Too good off the dribble, and that sort of opens things up for everybody else.
Yeah, he did a great job tonight, being composed, knowing when to score, knowing when to make the pass. I was proud of him. He definitely had a good floor game.
Yeah, and Wes Stouty is a kid, or Paul Stouty is a kid who just sort of gets in the middle of everything out there. He's a kid who just gets a lot of rebounds, just a tough kid for you.
Yeah, he's a hustle guy. We don't run a lot of plays for him. He just goes and gets it. And when we have mismatches, he exploits them, and he does a good job.
Where are you at this point? You kind of where you thought you would be at this point? I mean, you guys are a Final Four contender, obviously, but still feel like you can get better?
I'm just taking it one game at a time. Defensively, we got to get a lot better. I think we're a lot further along last year, but baby steps.
Yeah. And last question, when I would have a guy locked in the post, you would be out here and would oftentimes not look at me. Why was that? Why would you take that shot? I'm right there.
I took the higher percentage shot.
We'll cut that in post. The Big Smooth Lewis Atkins. I get to interview him on the radio tomorrow, too. Good W, PCA.
All right, brother.